Breaking news at 6 o'clock. Cobb County will be testing for the coronavirus tomorrow in Jim Miller Park. This is according to Cobb County Police. The testing is limited to individuals already identified by medical professionals only. Part of the park will be closed to the public during testing. More details on that testing as soon as it's available. The coronavirus, it continues its slow expansion across the United States. Good evening. I'm Shon Gables.
And I'm Tracye Hutchins. Thanks for staying with us at 6. Newly released numbers reveal more than 5,700 Americans are now infected by the deadly virus.
Doctors working with Johns Hopkins University are tracking the virus's spread. The majority of U.S. cases originate from 3 states, New York, California, and Washington State. Right now, CNN is reporting the virus is responsible for 100 deaths. Georgia has 146 confirmed cases and only 1 death. The county with the most cases is Fulton. Cobb, DeKalb, Bartow, Gwinnett, and Cherokee counties round out the top 5.
Well, Georgia's Governor Brian Kemp gave an update on the state's effort to fight the spread of coronavirus. Here's the main takeaways from his briefing today. Governor Kemp is issuing an executive order for up to 2,000 National Guard members to help during the pandemic. He says this will allow the state to have extra resources on hand to use as needed. He also indicated an increase in coronavirus testing. He says by the end of this week, we are on track to double our testing capacity, reaching up to 200 tests a day. We are also keeping an update on the isolation facilities at Hard Labor Creek State Park in Morgan County. The governor says it has trailers and a new patient is now staying there. The second isolation campsite will have 20 trailers. He says that location at the Georgia Law Training Center in Monroe County will be up and running by the end of the week.
The coronavirus is forcing almost all Americans to stay home. Some are able to still work, but others are quickly losing money. Today, after the daily briefing with his coronavirus task force, President Trump unveiled a plan to keep financially afloat for as long as possible.
I think we're going to do something that gets money to them as quickly as possible. That may not be an accurate way of doing it because obviously some people shouldn't be getting checks for $1,000. And we'll have a pretty good idea by the end of the day what we're going to be doing.
President George W. Bush presented a similar idea back in 2008. Most taxpayers received checks worth at least $300. Wall Street rebounding today after one of its worst days ever. Monday, the Dow Jones Industrial finished the trading down almost 3,000 points. Today, the Dow was up by more than 1,000. The S&P 500, along with the NASDAQ, also finished the day in the green. Businesses across the country are struggling despite those good numbers on Wall Street and promises of free money from the White House. NORDSTROM is officially closing all of its stores in an effort to slow the spread of the coronavirus. The closure will last for 2 weeks. It also impacts its Nordstrom rack stores. Employees will continue to get a paycheck as well as their benefits.